Hello everyone and welcome to the presentation video for AeroTrace, which is a new multi-platform 3D sketching app I built as an affordable, versatile alternative to Feather 3D, Blender's Grease Pencil and Morpholio. I've tried Grease Pencil and Feather, neither worked for me. Grease Pencil is free, but Blender and desktop only, and the learning curve is steep. Feather is $15 one-time fee, but iPad only. I haven't used Morpholio myself, but it's also iPad only and a subscription forever. So I made my own. Cross-platform, owned, not rented, €5.99 for a 1-week promo. AeroTrace lets you sketch on a 3D rotatable paper environment. It bridges the gap between flat 2D sketching and complex 3D modeling. You sketch flat, spin around it, basically like paper that rotates. So, 3 things that really matter. A 2D paint engine for realistic brush strokes, 3D brushes, plus the ability to draw at different Z depths without changing views. Over 30 brushes total and 14 themes you can choose to personalize your program. The build is a Blender-style edit mode for beveling, loop cutting, subdividing with M-gun topology preserved, etc. And lights. Scene lighting with sun, point and cone lamps and real-time shadows. A bloom shader that catches only the neon strokes or the lamps. And as you can see, we have brushes, bezier and NURBS, edit mode, primitives, lights, layers, mirrors, pie menus, etc. One account, every device. The web browser works today on every desktop, every tablet. Native and iOS apps are launching in the next few days. Your projects sync to the cloud. Log in on a friend's computer, for example, and your work is there. It's for the people who'd rather sketch an idea than rebuild it in CAD or a 3D modeling software. Architects, design students who can drop 2 grand on a license, or anyone who 3D prints and wants to check proportions before committing to a model. So for now, it's browser only. It works on tablets, it works on desktops. And the iOS and Android native apps of AeroTrace are launching in the next days. The launch promo is €5.99. Lifetime payment. Buy once, keep forever. The promo runs until May 15. After that, the price goes back to €9.99. The free version is the full Pro app with limits on saving, exporting and stroke counts, etc. Oh, and one more thing. I'm giving away 5 Pro accounts for free. If you subscribe, comment and share the video, I'll pick 5 random and pin the winners in the next video. So right now, version 0.9 is live on web, desktop and tablet. Next, the native iOS and Android apps will go to the App Store and Play Store before version 1.0. And then 1.0 will bring a dedicated sketch mode and animation mode among many other features. The sketch mode will be so you can draw into your ideas, you can sketch your ideas without leaving the program and going to something else like Procreate. Like Blender has its different modes, video editing mode, animation mode, etc. And the animation mode of AeroTrace will be the same. You will be able to animate everything. Beyond that, the roadmap is open. Collaboration, cloud, sketchbooks, plugins, AR, whatever community requested features you can think of. Oh, and the documentation, the written tutorials and video walkthroughs and video tutorials are rolling out on YouTube alongside. Alright, enough slides, enough talking, let me show you the actual thing. So when you log in and when you open your AeroTrace program, this is what you are encountered with. This is the projects page where you can see your local projects, your cloud projects. In the left side, you can create a new project, open, import, sync the cloud, etc. And here you will have the tutorials and documentation soon, and some examples and scenes that you can open up and try for yourself. I will improve this page in the next few days or weeks, so you may see some differences. Anyways, let's get started. Create a new 3D project. And this is the environment, this is the UI you are presented with when loading the app. I won't go into all the program details for now because there are too many tools and too many options. So this is just an overview. As you can see, you can navigate. This is a 3D space, 3D scene. You can navigate in it, you can rotate. And we can create from primitives, right here, any primitive 3D modeling. I'm on tablet right now. So as you can see, the scene items panel is opened up and the cube is selected and highlighted. And you have here on the bottom right a 3D gizmo where you can move, rotate, or scale in local, normal, global orientations the object. Or you can have the 3D cube gizmo here, where you can, if you click on its faces, you can go on the top orthographic view like Blender, or on the front orthographic view, and you can start drawing here with brushes. Here you have all the different, from flat to 3D to 2D brushes in the program. So you can choose one, you can change its size if you want, you can change its color, filled color, halftone, or a gradient. And you can draw on the scene, as you can see. And this, you can then rotate around and you can draw directly on the 3D scene without the need of creating a guide like in Feather. But if you want, you can also create a freehand drawn guide, or here you have some other guides like from view, from top, and you have primitive guides as well if you want to draw on them. And you can draw on primitive objects like solid objects, cubes, and if you model anything, you can also draw on that. So let's say you model a hand, you can draw on that hand as well. So let's create a freehand guide. You can snap to it. You see, snap to is normal. So you can start, and this icon here on the bottom, this is draw on the guide, and this is draw on the guide. No, this is the grid, sorry. This is the guide. Snap to the guide. You can start drawing, and as you can see, the strokes are on the guide. You can't draw outside of the guide. If you click here on the left on the orbit, if you hold the orbit icon, the view will be rested. And you can hide the guide and you can still see the strokes. You can do lots of things. Like for example, you can hide the grid, the word axis. You have a 3D cursor like Blender, and you can toggle it on and off via this button. And if you change its position, as you can see, you can then reset it with the bottom right icon. As I said, I will go more into details in future videos, explaining every single tool and every single setting and all of that. You can toggle the orthographic view or the perspective view as well. You can turn on the mirrors, and we can create, for example, a radial mirror. We need to change again to draw on the view plane, and we can draw a radial mirrored stroke with different gradients, for example, different brush sizes. And as you can see, it is very cool. You can turn on the word lighting, shadows, and that's pretty much it for this introduction video. You can select, and you can multiple select objects or strokes. You can move them in the 3D space as you wish. So this is basically a 2D sketching program in a 3D environment. Thanks for watching, and I hope you liked this video, and you will see the next tutorials and the next introductory videos to the program. As I said before, if you like, share and subscribe, you will be able to win a free pro account. And as always, if you have any idea or positive feedback, feel free to comment or go to the community part of the website, which is aerotrace.app. I will put it here on the screen, and create a new forum post there. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.